Alright, what's up guys, it's K with 3 Printing Technology. So I'm still using my iPhone, but today's video I'll be reviewing the textured PEI sheet, the King. I'll explain more in just a minute. So, if you're into 3D printing and have been following Presa's 3D printers, you'll know that Presa has two options for their 3D print beds. Either a smooth PEI sheet or a textured sheet. So, recently, Presa's texture sheet has been out of stock for about a year or so, I believe. I haven't been following it that close, but whenever someone placed an order for a printer, they get a voucher for it whenever it's shipped. And then all their new orders were default smooth PEI sheets, which is what my MK 2.5 upgrade kit was. But I've been looking online for other suppliers for the texture sheet. I came across this one on eBay. It's called the King, and it's King with two of each letter, so 2 K's, 2 I's, 2 N's, and 2 G's. That's the brand name manufacturer. It's a Canadian company. I'm not for sure if it's the same manufacturer of Presa's, but we'll just have to find out later. But the sheet here is essentially what you're buying. It's thinner than a smooth PEI sheet. It's still a spring sheet, so you can bend it whenever you take it off of the build plate. So it has the cutout for the 2 screws like the smooth one did, but also has these 2 screw holes at the bottom. I'm not for sure what they do. But it comes in the plastic wrap with this set of instructions telling you how to adjust and how it's too far and such. So essentially, I'm going to go through this paper up fast. It says calibrate your first writer. So what I did for mine was I had the smooth PEI first writer set, and I have simplified 3D. I'm waiting on the G-code settings and offset the Z-axis height by -1mm, and it worked good as I saw in the last video. So the first side is pretty much just a Z-writer calibration. And also here it says the new plate is ready to use directly. Do not wash with soap. So I've seen that one person on Presa Facebook group that did that, and it kind of ruined it. I think it got some rust spots on it, and it wasn't covered by the warranty since it's in the instructions. So it's good with PLA, flex filament as I saw in the last video, and in this video I want to try PETG. It says beware for PETG, sticking very well on the PEI, comes off. So I think you can print PETG on this sheet. You just have to make sure the bed is heated before you remove it, because if you don't, the texture stuff might come off of the sheet. That wouldn't be any good. So for this video I'll show you how to set it up, and then I'll go back through some of the PLA flex filament clips as printed on it, and then we'll try the PETG filament, and then I'll give a review of what I think about it, if it's good or not for these printers. Okay, so in Simplified 3D you got this FFF settings, and then the G-code setting you have the G-code offsets, and on the Z-axis I have mine offset to -1mm. That way I don't have to redo the first writer calibration. Okay, so here we have the first writer being printed on the texture sheet. The same exact rectangle model, and about the same time, and it is at -1mm offset. That way I don't have to do the Z-axis calibration on the printer, it just saves more time. So yeah, we're going to let this print and check out once it gets done. So here we are trying the flexible filament. It's filament Tim Flex Fill. Presa's on the website said texture sheets you can print without adhesive, so we're going to try it. Hopefully it works out. Right now I'm getting the MK 2.5 3D printer set up to print with PETG. But if you've been following Instagram account or YouTube channel for a while, you know I've been getting the min bed temp error whenever I preheat it. It usually happens around 28 to 30 degrees on the bed. But this time I used the PETG preheat and it seemed to do fine, so I don't know if it's just the PLA preheat, but something I'll look into more. So we're gonna finish heating up and load the filament into it, and we'll start printing. Okay, so we're getting a good first layer. So we'll have to see how it goes mid-print. This is a good sign. So the only thing I'm really worried about is removing the print from the bed once it's done. This print I'm not really too much about the quality of the print, as I haven't really printed PETG on the MK 2.5 that much. It's mainly just to test the bed finish on it. Hopefully later on I'll get a good PETG profile set for the Precisa printer. But right now my go-to printer for printing PETG is mainly the Monoprice Select Mini 2, which I got a really good profile set for it. So I'll let this continue printing for now. Okay, so here's what I got for the print. The profile needs to be worked on because it's ripping up before I can finish printing. But it's a separate issue from the bed review. So here's what I got. So we're going to attempt to remove it. So there's a little bit of a mark here. And here's what the bottom looks like. You got that texture finish. So it's not as good as the flexible filament was. But that's what it looks like. You can tell that's where it came off at. Okay, so on the King texture sheet, I don't think this mark's gonna be a big of a deal, because obviously we got a mark right here too for the prime line, or I think that's what we call it. But what I'm going to try on the next print would be to raise it from -1 millimeters to -0.9, and then get to 0.8, 0.7 and so on, and see if that does any better. But here we have the filament that I've tried. We got the PLA, the flex filament, and PETG. Obviously this did not finish, but that wasn't due to the bed, it was due to the extruder issues I was having with that. Not really sure if that's fixed quite yet, but that's a separate issue. The only other filaments that I haven't tried is some exotic filaments, which I don't have, and ABS, which I don't have the printer set up to do ABS right quite yet. I'd have to put it in an enclosure and tweak some of the settings around. But overall, for the review of this sheet, this is the version 4. I haven't tried the previous 3 versions because I just now found out about recently. But I would say it's probably worth the money. It is a little bit more expensive than the Precisa version, I think. But Precisa hasn't really been that reliable in getting orders shipped out on time, in my opinion. So I'd say it's worth the buy, especially if I want to print with PETG or flexible filament, which doesn't work too good with the smooth PEI sheet without any adhesives on it. I think it would be an easier maintenance with this sheet, because adhesives would have to clean it off and really apply the adhesives and stuff like that. You would have to clean it and put IPA on it to get it back to normal. But I'd say this is a good sheet to buy. The quality is pretty good. There's no defect marks. The only issue that I had was the outline that you can still see, but I think it's due to the Z-axis first rotor hat. Obviously, you'll probably get a few sheets that have a defect or so, but the King's quality people should be able to sort that out, because I've seen a few posts on Facebook where people had some issues with it. But pretty much you just read the instructions and check the sheet before you start putting with it, make sure there's no defects. That way you can use the warranty. You should be fine. And it's also double sided, so if for some reason you use it all in one space, wear it out, you can always flip it over. So this is a good product. I would probably buy it again over Prusa. Also, if you're able to get this stocked on 3dprinterpart.com website, we'll leave a link down below so you can check it out. We are trying to get it stocked, but we'll have to see how everything works out. So if you like this video this week, make sure to give it a thumbs up and click subscribe button to start videos first. And I'll see you guys next week.